I've had my eye on Dennis Collects for a while now, since a lot of his YouTube shorts have popped up on my homepage. Now, for those that don't know, I'm actually a pretty big fan of retro collecting, and I do like to gander at a few resale channels every once in a while, but I'm not a fan of the people who rip others off for just obscene amounts. There is no shame in making a little bit of profit, but it does rub me the wrong way when people take advantage of others who clearly don't know the price of their own items. The second I began watching Dennis Collects, I immediately knew what this dude was doing because I've seen a few ads on my local marketplaces with the exact same strategy. Basically, these guys purchase new in-box Nintendo Switches and PS5s and then post them up on the older generation category of marketplace sites in hopes of finding, parents who just have a massive stash of older generation video games sitting around in their basement. These guys then proceed to offer them a ridiculously low trade for all their items, hoping that the people don't check the value of what they've got. And I'm sad to say this actually works a lot of the time, mainly because people just want to get a new console and don't want to have older video games taking up space. But giving someone like 30% market value for their items is not okay. And I'm baffled that channels like Dennis Collects are so open to showing himself rip off other people. And just so you know, it's not just me who has this problem with Dennis. His comments are riddled with people who are not happy with him. So I thought we'd take a gander at two of his videos just to kind of tally up how much he is probably making off other people here. Now before I jump into the first video, he does also buy games for cash, but he usually doesn't tell you how much he paid. So I'm just going to look at two of his most recent item trade-ins since I feel like that's a good way to gauge things. Okay, so let's now take a look at one of Dennis's randomly selected videos. So let's just hit play on this one.
A viewer named Joey traded in his video game collection for a brand new PlayStation 5.
Okay, so first off, a PS5 is like $600 Canadian, roughly. And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm assuming he didn't just give him a digital version. He actually gave him a disc version. But he didn't give him any games or anything. At least he didn't say so. So we're going to say, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. $650 Canadian. Anyways, let's keep going.
His trade-in just arrived in the mail today. Let's unbox it and show you guys everything I received.
Okay, so those
we got a
GameCube
couple
games.
GameCube games. Mario Kart Double Dash, complete in box. Luigi's Mansion, Mario Party
these are all
7,
complete in box.
Mario Baseball. Some pretty solid titles.
So pause for a sec here. Okay, so he skipped over those Wii U titles kind of quickly. He didn't really talk much about those, but I calculated the Wii U titles here, and this is on the low end of eBay. That's about 230 Canadian for just those Wii U games, and that's like, I'm giving him a lot of leeway here. And then moving over to the GameCube games he just showed us, that's around $385. Again, I'm knocking like $5, $10 off these lowest sales and averages just to give him some room for fairness. So far we're at 233 and 385. Anyways, let's keep going.
Here we got some Nintendo 3DS games like Pokemon.
Okay, so 3DS. So these are going to be big money. That's an expensive
Kirby,
game.
Yokai, Pokemon Omega Ruby, Pokemon Y, Sun. A couple special
these
edition
are all
Wii
like
remote
big hitters.
controllers like
Okay, so
Captain
pause again. Those 3DS games, I tallied them up here. That's $550 Canadian just for those 3DS games. Not anything else, okay? So right now we're at $550, and then he's going to show us the Wii remotes. Okay.
Toad, Mario, and
so
Luigi.
Again, those are pretty nice Wii remotes. Games. So I averaged that each Wii remote for those were probably about $40 on eBay. I mean, I saw some going for higher, $50, $60, but we'll say 40 each. So that's 120. So if we take all of what he just showed here and we add it up just on like eBay sold prices, and I'm going much under, probably $200 under eBay prices, that's almost $1,300 Canadian. It's $1,288 that he's just showed. And we're not even halfway through this video, and he's already made double what he paid for that PS5.
With titles like
so
Zelda,
I'm not
Twilight
going to
Princess,
add up the rest of these just because I think the points kind of been made here. I'm just going to like freelance guess on what he's showing here. So again, these are more Wii titles, so I don't know, probably about maybe $100 worth of Wii games. That Game Boy is probably 80 to $100 maybe. But these loose cartridges are again probably like $200, $150 worth here. Like those are some big loose cartridges. Those are worth a lot, especially the Pokemon. Even the Nintendo Wii U, that console. So like And I see a GameCube back there with controllers. Oh my, look, some of the stuff he didn't even show, like a 3DS, the PSP. So again, let's say like another $400 on top. He tripled. He over tripled on this lot. That's insane. And this kind of insanity is not out of the normal for Dennis. Just taking a peek at his YouTube videos, there's so many trade-ins where this guy is just making enormous amounts of profit. And it seems like a lot of them are coming from TikTok trade-ins, which kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it's just surreal to see how much money this dude is making. Anyways, let's move on to the second video. This video was posted a day ago on his channel as of making this video. And I just want to take a gander at it because I watched about 20 seconds of it. And immediately I already noticed something kind of crazy. But yeah, so we'll just hit play on it.
This is one of the best video game hauls I've ever come across. So yeah, this person came across my reselling content. He had a bunch of old retro video games he wanted to get rid of. He reached out and we made a deal for everything. Stay tuned till the end to see what he got in return. So
right,
this
so far,
consisted
nothing huge.
Of a lot of handhelds and systems.
No,
we got
3DS,
Game Boy Colors,
$150, $100.
a copy of Pokemon Blue.
Okay, that's huge. Okay, let's pause and talk about that just for a sec. Pokemon Blue is worth a lot of money. That's a North American copy of Pokemon Blue, and that looked CIB. That looked complete in box. Pretty good condition. So let me check eBay here. So eBay, it's about $450 was the last complete in box one that sold for. So that's almost, you know, that's $150 off the PS5 alone. That's not including like all this other crazy stuff. Like here you go, Sonic 3D Blast. That's also not a cheap game at all. But anyways, we'll keep playing here.
A Sega Genesis, Sega Nomad.
Okay, see, again, pause for a sec. Sega Nomad, Sega Genesis, like these are, the Sega Genesis is not worth much, but that Nomad, like these are heavy hitters, dude.
Game Boy Advance games.
Even that Game Boy Color game, that's something. And there you go.
Games, a variety of everything.
Damn, dude.
We got awesome titles
Omega
like
Ruby,
Pokemon
like
Ruby, Emerald.
Oh, not Omega, sorry, just Ruby. That's like, again, that's a big game. Which is like $80 Canadian.
Pretty uncommon to see these
the coin, I don't know how much that is. Just some, those games aren't worth much. Okay, there you go, Mario Party 7. We already looked at that in the last clip he had here. That was like a $70 game.
We also got in a bunch of controllers. Some pretty unique looking ones.
So crazy.
A complete in-box Nintendo Wii. In exchange
so the
for
controllers,
all
I'm not even gonna price out. That Wii's are kind of easy to come by. It's probably like $100.
If you're interested in any of these items, you're
okay, so he gave him a PS5. Okay, so he didn't show everything. That's a lot. Like, wow. Okay, so anyways, we'll end there. But that's not as crazy as his last one, in my opinion. But it's still like, you know, it's double. It's double. And I can't believe that people are giving him these kind of deals. He's not showing us the Genesis games there, so you never know. There could be some crazy Genesis games. But again, oh man, I just can't believe people are giving him these kinds of deals. And I guess that's where this all comes down to. It's the fact that a lot of people don't know they're giving him these kind of crazy deals. They're just trading for these new consoles because they're parents who have a bunch of their kids' stuff lying around. And Dennis is taking advantage of these people. And the amount of uploads on his channel is crazy, and he just keeps doing it and doing it. And you can see his eBay store, it's got so much stuff listed on it. And yeah, he just makes copious amounts of profit off these people. And to me, that's kind of sad. And I think everyone in his comments also agrees. Okay, so that's where I'm going to conclude the video on my sort of analysis on Dennis Collects. I really don't know how to feel on this. At one side of me is like, you know, make your money. If people are willing to give him these deals, he's not robbing them at gunpoint. But the other side is, these people definitely don't know what they have, and a lot of these people trading it in are like young kids and older adults who do not have a clue. And to me, it feels a little wrong. But it's a really double-edged sword on this topic. Anyways, please let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I'm very interested to hear what other people are saying about this. And yeah, as always, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Take care. Bye.